This is Maddie77 of Bottom Feeders Incorporated. Hello and welcome to part 4 of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture.
My head's killing me. Have you listened to the phones?
No, I thought they were all dead.
There's a strange kind of static now. I think I heard numbers in it. It sounded like the American woman.
Kate? She's still alive. No one's seen her.
Is Charlie back?
Not yet, no. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Father. Listen, you go on ahead. I'll just rest here a little longer.
Sleep well.
Okay, so that conversation did finish. Was a little worried about that. I guess I almost checked that door again. I keep saying it, but this game is beautiful. Graphically, it's one of the better games I've seen.
I've been recording the pattern for 3 hours and so far have accumulated over 3 megabytes of binary data. The pattern does not, at this point, seem to be part of any recognizably closed loop, but there remains symmetry, despite the conflicts.
So I think part of it is the fact that you don't really see that many humans. You just see the light. Because a lot of time with graphics, it seems like that's the thing. Once you see humans, that's when you start seeing either the cracks or the uncanny valley. Since it's just environments, they can do a lot better job of making it look realistic, I think. And it's not perfect. It's obviously still graphics, but it looks really good. I'm not gonna say that that's strange. I mean, it's not like it's resource intensive in other areas to take away from the graphics either. And they were backed by Sony, so there's probably some money in there.
Electrical failures all over Tower 6. The light is flowing like liquid. Its sense of purpose is overwhelming. There's something in... Steven? Steven, is that you?
I think it's about to start gearing up. At least I definitely felt it picked up once I hit the next section of the game. So I wonder if I went back to that hardware store area, or do I? Because I never got that particular moment going. Yeah, I must not go back. I wonder if that was the big moment, because I learned later on in most of the sub-stories, whoever's chapter it is, like the next one will be Wendy, there's like a last one of those moments that's different from the others. Unless Jeremy didn't have one, I don't know. It could be the case, but don't tell me I just ignored that one too. Oh,
I saw you from the main road.
okay.
Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. Don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. And Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of it, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
That's important. Look at this bathroom. I think this is when I started to notice just how much blood there was in some of these areas. Yeah, I go back to look at it again, like, huh? A lot of blood. I wonder over how much of a period, because that's... Usually you got blood like that, you get a dead person too. I think about blood a lot because of my health issues, so... It's kind of a weird thing. A part of us that's so essential to our living that we literally cannot do without. And it's probably going to be the cause of my death at some point. Had a scare recently. That's why I was talking about with my lung. But I've gotten used to it now. That's what happens when something's a lifelong condition. You adapt. But enough of that. I was just amazed at the amount of blood in this game. It's like, I don't know if there was none before they first say it, or if I just hadn't seen... Yeah, there's some more. But once you know to look, it seems to be everywhere. Yeah, those are the pamphlets for the meeting. Because they don't believe the flu talk. Okay, yeah, so I never went back and did that one moment. So I bet you that was his big one, and that's why they didn't let me do it yet. That's all I can assume. Because I know I tried to do it and couldn't get it going. Of course, I don't think I really figured out exactly what I was doing with those until this section anyway. Wendy. And she's the one that had a problem with Jeremy. That's Frank's sister. She's kind of not the nicest person either, I don't think. One of those people, if you live in a small town where they think everybody's business is their personal business.
Going away, Amanda? Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. Don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round. It's probably that Father Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
Seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painted all over the doors and things.
Little vandals.
I might have
Well, I'll
tagged
tell
a thing
Neil
or
to
two
make
in
sure
my
we've got it
time.
locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
Yep, telling the man of God. God's business. I think that might be the only ladder in the whole
Every
game.
computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Used to be paths in the woods like that where I grew up. I thought that was kind of cool how they put paths like that. It wasn't just streets and houses, considering how open it is without being open. It's nice that they put all the little paths and little areas. Gave it a little bit of a realism touch.
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here.
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley.
Looks like we're at the end of part 4. This has been Maddie77. Have a day.